Hi, I liked the game Sunshine Island. I reached level 30 and I have accumulated a lot of ideas. Some may seem stupid. Take it as a joke. 1. The player's profile needs information about the number of achievements made, as well as to show personal records for one day, the number of planes sent, ships, fish caught and profits on the market. When you click on the level icon, a window appears, information about how many points are left to the next level and what possible prizes will be given. 2. Add a rating based on the number of fish caught, the number of ships sent, aircraft, and a global event that can be held once a month, for 24 hours. 3. Sort emails in the mail into 3 categories. The first category will show all letters of thanks for help. The second, letters related to projects and guild tournaments, as well as personal tournaments. The third category shows other letters from the voucher and the event. In the next category I would like to see different collections, for example, when and what kind of fish was caught for the first time, the number of medals received from participating in personal tournaments, decorations from buildings and structures. Well, you can add various finds that can be found on the ground or under water. Exhibition animals. In the next tab, I want a list of players who visited my farm with an exact date, and the last tab, a list of people I liked. At any time I can go in and remove the like. It resembles a list of friends. 4. At the bottom I want the guild button, and next to it is an indicator. If someone needs help, if red, then I can't help anything, and if green, then my resources are enough to help the player. And when you click on the button, the help window opens. The next button at the bottom is the barn. When pressed, the vault opens, the contents of the barn. By the way, in the settings you can replace this button with something else. For example, fishing. 5. I think in order to reduce the power of the game and keep the old smartphone warm, can you turn off the animation of people, animals, trees? 6. Why not show the current time in UTC format in the game settings? 7. Add new notifications to the settings, about the completion of the project, when someone wrote in a private message, news, when new orders appeared on the market. 8. I want to take a screenshot without showing the interface. For example, you can make a camera button at the bottom in the game settings. When pressed, you can enter the photographing mode, where you can save a screenshot without unnecessary HUD. 9. It would be more pleasant if you added pets, a cat, a dog walking all over the island, with their own house, and if you feed them, then they give you some kind of resource. You can still rename their names, and these pets can be seen by other players, and also, on another island you can add a horse. 10. On any building and decorations, you can change the colors of the roof and facade walls for free. This will further emphasize the individual beauty of the farm. 11. By the way, about individuality, we need another store to replace certain objects. For example, transport for the market, a personal boat, a billboard, a statue on a small island. Everyone will find for themselves according to their taste. 12. Add books to the library to reduce construction. 13. Add a general chat not by language, but by country, by flag. I also want to pin messages in the guild chat. Send a complaint about the message to the guild leader and delete messages. 14. Make another pier. There will be a personal boat. With the help of your personal boat, you can trade products. This is a P2P market with random players. The first places on the pier are random players, and every 3 hours these 2 players are updated, and at the very bottom, the third pier. This is a personal boat, where I can upload the product and put it up for sale. As can be seen in the screenshot, the first box has put the product up for sale. The second box has successfully sold and is ready to take the money. The other 2 boxes are empty and ready to put the product up. Well, the last one can be bought for a diamond box. The method of adding is very simple, but there are restrictions. Products can be put up to 50 pieces, because this is not a cargo boat, but for travel and trade. 15. In the barn, make a button to sort products by quantity and make a button to show which goods are out of stock. 16. Add the ability to catch crayfish with a fishing net. 17. Add a separate island to invite someone to the game, and when the inviting friend reaches level 10, they give some kind of reward. 18. For a specific object, you can set up an endless notification about the completion of the product. you can disable the notification manually or if you delete the object. 19. To find out information about the number of finished products, without collecting, by pressing and holding the object, that is, to show the number of finished products in the object editing mode, as well as the lock button, which will allow you not to remove the finished products if I accidentally press. 20. Collect the same type, all products with one button, sell the excess, but leave it full in stock. 21. I want a farm editor to completely clean the territory and arrange all the objects in a new way. 22. I suggest, for realism, to put an external barn, where extra buildings and decorations are stored. 23. The building is a weather station that will show which actions will bring more products or faster, every day in different ways. For example, today a little more will bring manure, tomorrow the weather will be favorable for the aircraft, after tomorrow for construction. We cannot influence the weather. 24. Every day, a chest appears on the water, in a different place, where you can get some resources for free. 25. The leader or co-leader can write ads to the guild, and when the player enters the game, a notification appears, a separate window where this notification will be shown or the ads will be sent to the mail. 26. Show the guild name on the billboard. 27. In the guild setup, specify the type, open, closed, on request, by invitation, as well as specify the tag. You can select 5 tags out of 10 that will characterize the general interest in the guild, very convenient for searching for a guild by interests, and also make entry only for a certain, specified country. 28. The museum building, where all the medals received from participating in the tournament will be displayed. For example, this screenshot shows that 8 gold cups have been received, and on the next tab you can make a board of honor, an achievement from the participants. Even if they leave the guild, their names will remain, who have made a great contribution to the development of the guild. 29. Voting for the start of the project within 10 minutes. After that, which project was voted for the most, this one will start. For example, the screenshot shows that Milk, 3 stars, voted the most, 4 votes. 30. Specify the number of likes, depending on how many points you scored in the project, and during a personal tournament, show the whole week in a separate window, the list of participants by the number of participants in the project and the number of likes. Thereby you can see who played how much and how much during the tournament, visible only to officers and older. 31. When you open the guild bank, indicate from above the number of diamonds in the account. 32. To install an activity tree on the guild island, it must be watered 2 times a day, otherwise it will wither. Just click on the tree. 33. In the history of the guild, make sorting so that it is easier to read and find the necessary information. 4 categories. In the first category, all messages. In the second category, only messages related to projects. In the third category, guild messages. In the fourth category, all messages that relate to guild members. 34. I would like a personal tournament and a guild tournament to last 6 days, from Monday to Saturday, and Sunday is a day off, and on Sundays a cruise ship appeared. It will have 3 decks. In the first, a restaurant deck, a small event. You need to load products, for each product, a certain number of points, and of course, there are rewards. In the second, the game deck has 2 mini-games, roulette and guess the prize. The cost of this game is 2 joysticks. In the third, the medical deck, there are several psychological tests where you need to answer 7 questions. After that, the data is plotted on the graph. You will receive recommendations based on the test result and the prize, joystick. A schedule is drawn every Sunday, because you need to monitor and notice your health. 35. In the game, when you click on the worker icon, it shows information about the total income of products, at the moment, that is, how much you can remove products at once. For example, I have 7 cowsheds on my farm, and in total, they give 219 milk, from ordinary feed. 36. 37. Add a lot of runes, and without scrolling, I would also like 2 additional runes to increase happiness and reduce construction time. 38. For the guild, we need a gazebo, a new function, minor 2 polls among the participants. The leader can launch a poll, and the participants vote for the participant, as well as a separate yes or no poll. There will be an interesting function so as not to flood the chat. 39. Do a separate adventure event every month, for 2 weeks, on a desert island, using energy. You can find different chests, rewards, you can even play together with the guild, but it's better to be alone. 40. Add achievements to Google Play.